If that doesn't make your little soldier stand at attention, you better wake up.
Right, here's an important piece to our Gen 3 HEMI puzzle for circle track build. This is a Kevko pan. So I emailed Kevko, and I think it was within an hour or two I got an email back from Josh at Kevko. I was telling him what I wanted to do, and he was all for it. He seemed pretty excited about doing it. And then he emailed me all the dates of when it'd be done at their shop. They sent it out to get zinc plated. Gave me great detail about the whole process, and he's super happy to do it. And I run a Kevko pan on my small block. This is a 9-quart, the ultimate pan or whatever they call it, where it has the kick out on the side. So I know a lot of my subscribers on here are small block guys. So on the Gen 3, it's a deep skirted block, like a big block. So the kick out's not really going to do much on this, just because the mains are up inside the block. So the kick out's not going to do anything. And then this is a 6-quart capacity pan. I also want to thank them for giving me a discount on it and getting it done so fast. Great guys, definitely recommend Kevko. I mean, they've always supported small block Mopars. I remember looking at their pans forever. They have quite a few different circle track style pans for a small block. As far as I know, this is the only Gen 3 HEMI one that they've done so far, but they do Gen 3 HEMI stuff for like road race, you know, putting it in other stuff like that. So definitely check out Kevko. Like I said, I've used them for a while. I've always wanted to use one of their products. Got their cool shirt, and they're up in Minnesota. They're made in Minnesota, American made pan. They're pretty cheap for what they are, I'd say. So I got their gasket. It came with studs, which is pretty cool. They even came with extra studs for people like me who are spazzes and lose everything. So they modified this. This is, I'm guessing, like a Felpro. Felpros are usually blue. The factory ones are black, the rubber. But they modify it, they drill that out, deburr it all. So get closer so you can see that. But so this stud, I'm assuming this is a factory stud or a factory replacement one. On a factory pickup, they use these studs. That's what your pickup tube mounts to, but they moved the placement of it. You saw the hole in front of the one that they did. That's going to be your factory one for like a truck mounts in the rear. The cars are front sump, so Challenger, Charger, those are all front sump pans, so their pickup's front sump. These are different types of gaskets for your pickup. You see there, then some studs, some extra studs that came with it, as I was saying. And here's our pickup. Came with an O-ring for that, and that mounts to the bottom of your oil pump. On the HEMI, the oil pump mounts off the front of the crankshaft. So there's your pickup. You can see covered in oil. It's in a sealed bag. It's just like the small block one. It has this box with the grade or whatever you want to call it on it. And then do a little pan around of the pan. So early blocks, the non-VVT ones have a different front timing cover, so you have to specify that if you're ordering it. A lot of guys who are like doing circle track stuff with HEMIs, they like to run the early one because you can. There's a Prefix makes a distributor kit for it. I run the VVT ones because you can get a 392 in the VVT versus a 6.1, and that's what I have. So I don't. And people ask quite a bit for like 6.1 blocks. 6.1 blocks go for like $1,000 pair, and I got less than that into 2 392 complete engines. So I'd rather just do this. And they make more power, the heads are better. So yeah. But it's a 6-quart capacity, has an inspection hole. This is where you'd fill it too. You pull this bolt out, then you fill up your oil, and then once it starts weeping out of there, then you plug it up. It has another drain bolt, and I mean, like I said, an inspection hole. I don't know what the rule maker is going to say about that. Like I said, it's a deep skirted pan, or deep skirted block, so you can't really see anything. So I mean, I guess that's their problem. I mean, you could use a bore scope or whatever. There's still a hole in there. Use that hole, whatever. Whatever's going to float their boat. I mean, they're going to be mad about whatever. But as you can see, there's the kick out again. Beautiful Kevko sticker since 1986. Made in the USA pans. I mean, if you're at a circle track, you know about Kevko. They're huge. I don't know if a lot of drag guys are really into Kevko. I mean, most of those guys run like a Moroso pan or Canton pan or something like that. But Kevko, the guys actually circle track race. a lot of the people in like the dirt track Mopar groups who are up that way said that they've raced with them and they're great guys. And I can attest to that just through email. But I'm gonna pull the camera off and then I'll show you inside the pan. So here's a close-up. It's all zig plated. You can probably get it bare if you wanted. I don't know why you would want to. But there's our, I guess you'd call it a weep hole, I guess. And then they give you a sticker that says make sure you clean it. And then 6 quarts on this. So it doesn't hold a ton. That's a 9-quart pan, as you can see. This pan's huge for the small block. And I'll show you that kick out. You can see how it bumps out right there. And that has a windage tray and everything built into it. But the small block has the windage tray built into the oil pan gasket. And then you'll see these big holes. That's for like the transmission brace on an automatic car on the newer stuff. I don't know if the sticks have it, but you don't need to use those bolts. It doesn't do anything for you. But you can see all the trap doors and stuff. Trap door, trap door, trap door, trap door, trap door. So there's 5 trap doors. You can see all that in there. But yeah, the 6-quart capacity, I don't know how that is. I mean, it doesn't have a lifter valley and a HEMI, so there shouldn't be as much oil that sits up there. So I think that's why they don't hold as much oil, I'm guessing. Like if you look at a stock Gen 3 HEMI pan, I think they hold 7 quarts factory. I mean, that's a sticker. I haven't put 6 quarts in there to see where it actually sits. So it may take more. I'll have to do that before I put it on, obviously, but I got to clean it all out. But yeah, I'm super pumped to have this. I got a few other things I'll make a video on for that as far as like a race transmission, but I just wanted to show this off, and I wanted to thank Josh at Kevko for getting this done so fast and getting it to me. I think it was like 2 weeks from the time I emailed him, and he got it right to me for a one-off pan. So as far as I know, there might be other ones out there, but I got the impression that this is the only one. So I'm gonna brag about it like I have the only one. So if you have one, keep it to yourself so I can feel good about myself.